Today in Nullius, we will be looking at a new green science recipe to unlock and make everything so much more efficient. We are bottlenecked on green science. It's not the ingredients. We could actually boost this pretty easily here. Okay, that'll help a little bit by, getting through this a little faster. But we're definitely going to rip all this out in less than an hour and replace it with a better green science recipe. Let's see if we can, find out just how much better it is using Factory Planner. It's going to be pretty hard to compare the two recipes, but let's see here. If I did, that was 15 per minute. This is what I wanted. I wanted 1 item per belt. Okay. So this is the old one. And if we were to use Chemplant 3s with the good productivity modules and maybe some beacons, it would not be quite 90 Chemplants required. But this is pretty tough. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at per second and then just compare it with a better one. Okay, it's definitely a little hard to compare. We could drill down soda ash and things like underground pipe 3s into pipe 3s, and there's fiberglass in here now, and it gets pretty tough to compare. But I think one indication that this new recipe is so much better is barrels. How many empty barrels we need? 1 per second, as opposed to the old recipe we need 13 per second. Yeah. If you look at things, just look at these numbers: 26, 65 a second, 39 a second, and then compare it with the solid ingredients here. 2.9 soda ash. Soda ash is not that expensive. Less than a second of concrete, and then it's just a whole bunch of fluids, which, they're kind of expensive, but it's really not that bad. If you look at how many buildings we need to supply this, they're reasonable, right? Like, we have this many fiberglass assemblers and glass fiber foundries. We probably have 4 Chemplants of solvents, but we can just make those Chemplant 3s and have more than enough. Eutectic salt and calcium chloride, you might be like, well, that's a ton of calcium chloride and whatever this, requires, nitric acid maybe. But again, that's not that many Chemplants required, and this is so much better than this old recipe. We certainly cannot get 4 yellow belts of concrete into this green science build anyway, so it's like not even, it's orders of magnitude better, I think, this new recipe. So that's definitely worth doing as soon as possible. And I think we're ready to do it, except, let's see, we set up calcium chloride, solid calcium chloride at the end of last episode, and we did not finish. One thing we didn't do here is put the outputs, like chlorine. This chlorine's not going anywhere. And I know I have chlorine coming right down here. We're using it in sodium. Let's see. Over here, this sodium has chlorine as a byproduct. And I think, if I'm lucky, I can take this out. Beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, hook it there. See, that's not so bad. And then there were a couple other things here. So we're turning the solid calcium chloride into lime, except we got to get hydrogen chloride out. Now, I do have a hydrogen chloride input here, but I don't know that I have any, outputs. Yeah, I would have to get it into this line here. Actually, I can do that, can't I? Yeah, it's not so bad. Just like we did with the other one, the chlorine. Okay, we hooked it on up this way, and now this stuff is going. Cool. So yeah, we had this belt here stop if we don't have enough calcium chloride, and we don't have enough calcium chloride. I think this is probably working okay. I just need to have better inserters here, and then I think probably expand it. I think we probably will need more of this because we're going to consume a lot of this for the science. Okay. So I do want to make sure this is going to top it up to more than 16,000. How much exactly? I'm not sure. So 50% is apparently 16,000. Yeah. Okay. So it's going whenever this gets 16,000, we're going to supply these distilleries. Okay. And then we're going to be making this calcium. Now, I definitely do want this stuff. Yeah, well, we need to switch this anyways, because I need to split it up here. And if I do that, it looks like copy and paste did nothing, but I think, let me see, I think if I hook that up with a red wire, it keeps that condition. Isn't that interesting? So it saves the condition on the belt, but I think it's hidden, so you can't see it. Fun, fun, fun. All right, I want this on both sides of the belt, don't I? This is a lot of production. 6 distilleries worth with that speed module in there. It's a lot of production. Okay. And then I want to split this. And I want to box it because we need the boxed... Yeah, we need boxed calcium chloride for the science. Cool. And I'm okay with there being a big buffer because I think this is going to be sort of uneven production of this calcium chloride. It's like a, it's a byproduct. So whenever I have too much, well, what happened? Whenever I have too much hydrochloric acid, we get more of it. Okay, and then box it up like that and put it somewhere. Yes, I'm going to combine it with this calcium because I do want calcium. Let's see. Oops. I do want calcium in the mall just like this. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. And then we'll just take it down and run it over. Let me see. Let's finish up here because I think there were maybe a couple other things I wanted to do. Steam might be a problem, but it looks like it's not going to be a problem for now, especially now that I think I'm shunting everything to the box. Yeah, we don't want things to go to the lime, if we don't have to. Okay. All right. But yeah, I also set up this lime for gypsum. If the gypsum ever backs up, it's going down, I think. We've been making less calcium chloride maybe, so we've been making less gypsum, or we've been consuming more insulation with whatever we've been doing in the mall. But if ever that starts running, let's see. I want to vent the sulfur dioxide. Maybe that's super valuable sulfur dioxide. I don't think it is, considering we're not going to have a lot of it. So I think we're okay. Let's run this belt over where it needs to go. Let me find a good line for it down here. Probably right here would work, or maybe up. Yeah, let's do it here. Was that okay? That's okay. Right there. And I'll run that over. And we've pretty much made it to my mall. And I was able to do some nice cleanup work along the way as well. Hopefully I didn't ruin any belts, because you guys would have no way of helping me out by letting me know what horrible mistakes I did. I picked up a lot of trash along the way, didn't I? Yes, a lot of trash. There was a belt of stone bricks randomly. It was quite a disaster. All right, let's landfill this, shall we? We don't need no stinking seawater. Well, maybe we will need some stinking seawater. Who knows? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Now that we just did that. Oh, it's beautiful. That's so satisfying. What a good game. All right, so we've got this belt coming over. Yeah, I'm not prepared at all for this, am I? Hang on. Okay, so we've got some box stuff. It's going to be a little slow, I think. Hopefully stuff is going to come. Hopefully calcium carbonate is working fine. Yeah, everything's good. We don't have extra hydrochloric acid anymore because we're using it all for the calcium chloride. Are we going to run low on it? Possibly. We can always bump those up to better chem plants so that we have better hydrochloric acid production. It looks like our chlorine is fine. Caustic solution looks fine. Yeah, we're not venting it because it's not full. That's good. And these are all working. Okay, cool. So now what should we do? I guess I will think about green science. So filter 2s, underground pipe 3s. Let's go run up, put those on a belt together. and then we'll have the box stuff on another belt together, which the eutectic salt is also going to come from up north as well. Now filters aren't on a belt, are they? No, I had them outputting. Let's do some stuff here. All right, what am I doing here? Who knows? All right, I have probably a really stupid setup here. I don't really know what I'm thinking, but basically they output into these boxes, and then they take out of the boxes and put it on the belt, and then they take from the belt and take from a box and put into the boxer, which is then outputting here. And these have red wires so that they only take from the box if we have more than 10 filters in here, so that way we always have filters that are provided to the logistics network. Okay, and then I'll take this belt up and over. I think I'll be able to get it out over here, and it'll be relatively clean. Whew, that is a long span. Oh, so close. Well, you know, I can just get rid of that, can't I? And now that'll easily span. All right, cool. Well, I say I could get rid of that, and I really can get rid of that, huh? That substation wasn't doing a darn thing. What substation is powering that? Oh, there's one down here. Okay. All right, and then we'll get it out over this way with another green belt. Wow, that's just that. Now that's beautiful. Now that is beautiful. All right, cool. We've got 100K chemistry research. Great job, us. All right, the eutectic salt. Pretty sure it's down somewhere. Okay, eutectic salt here. And then the underground pipe 3s. Here we go. How on earth? Oh, I take them right here. Okay. And yeah, maybe we bring one belt like that. Okay, I guess this is going to be, I said eutectic salt was going to be, let's see. Ugly. And then the other one comes from above with the filter 2s. All right. And then we will combine the filter 2s and the underground pipes. Something like... Wait, what's happening here? No, that was good. Okay. Okay, cool. And I don't have to move that. All right. And we've made it to physics science. Where do I take these belts? So I was thinking I would put the green science over here. Maybe I should just do the green science. I really don't think I'm ever going to need more physics science than this. Maybe I will, though, per second. Let's see. So the boxed stuff is 5 times as dense. So this is 5 per second, basically, physics science, if these are working. Oh, and these are the... we can get the crafting speed twice as fast, and we can put beacons down. So 5 per second is a very low estimate. I could probably crank it out to a full yellow belt if I really wanted to. A full yellow belt of physics science, which would be, you know, pretty good. I would upgrade these to a red belt, obviously, so it would be a full half red belt of physics science. So I think I'm okay then putting green science like here. And that way, if I really need to expand physics science a little bit, and of course we would have all this space down here to work with. Or when I rip chemistry, when I rip this old science out, I mean, that would be my normal plan. And then I could always tile everything to the west. But, you know, just for the sake of these belts and for the sake of all the fluid and madness that we're going to have to deal with, maybe we just do it like this. Okay, what the heck even is this? It is 8 solid ingredients into a chem plant. There's not a single fluid input or output. That is weird. Why is it a chemical plant if we're putting in all these barrels instead of having fluids come in there? No one knows. Okay. Man, I love this song. All right. So, I guess we just need one output, and then we'll split everything else out. And then we need... Let's see. 1 belt, 2 belts, 3 belts, and... Oops. Wrong buttons. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. 4 belts getting stuff. All right. And then if I copy and paste the inserters like that, we can have a nice design just like so. No bots needed, eh? No bots needed. Can even... Yeah, that power pole reaches. Don't even need substations. Okay, cool. And then... Oh, actually, let's reverse this, right? Can I... Oh, I can't flip it. But I can do... let's see here. I can do this. And then just flip the belts like so. All right. It's always a bottleneck. All right, cool. Or I could do... Let's see. How am I going to run these belts? I think I need... Yeah. We'll just figure out once everything's squared away. Okay, now we're definitely going to need barrels, but a lot fewer barrels. So actually this should be plenty. We will use much fewer one-way valves, so that'll be good. Okay, we have 2,000 green science saved up, and this is only 1,800. Okay, so cool. We have enough green science now to get us through. Does that mean I could rip this out? I'm tempted to now just rip it out, right? Because this... Oh, no. 3 chemistry research times 1,800. Wow. Okay. Please do not rip out green science yet. Wow. Glad I saw that. All right, so we'll keep this. We're storing up the green science. This is good. And then in 9% of that biology research, we'll be doing that. Okay, let's make sure we have the ingredients here. So we need the barrels. We have the 4 solid ingredients, and then we need the barrels. What barrels were they? Styrene, glycerol, solvent, and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is already being plugged into my green science right here. So it's just going to be styrene, solvent, glycerol. Let's go check that out and figure out where we're going to run these, because none of those are coming over near this part. How about, let's see, if I put those 3 here, that should work nicely. And then I can just copy and paste these 3 coming this way. And here's where we run into trouble. We'll need, let's see, this one can come down, continue on. Yep, no problem. No problem here. And then we'll figure out that. And then these other 2, we'll need to hook them down and run like... Can they run in line here? Looks pretty clear, right? Oh yeah, it's totally clear. Okay, cool. And I already forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, styrene, solvent, glycerol. Glycerol's right here, so I went too far with it. Glycerol, yes. Glycerol. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so how do I do this then? I will... Nope, that was wastewater. Silly boy. Okay, glycerol, and then I can copy and paste that and replace that with a 3-way just like so. And then I took that too far. Okay, so now solvent and... I'm forgetting. Is this solvent? That's epoxy, but it takes in solvent as an ingredient. Okay, easy as pie. Which one do I want to do? Let's see. Let's hook up styrene first, because styrene is coming... Is it here? Oh, it is here. Wow, look at that. I'm good at this. I know I'm not good at it. I know. Don't tell me. Don't say another word. All right, cool. And that should be just fine. All right. Well, that was pretty easy, actually. And then styrene... what was it? Solvent. Solvent's the one where I need to... Wow, I'm so blind. Where's the solvent again? Oh, it's over to the left more. There it is. Okay, right here. Oh, and of course it's a three-way. All right, solvent, styrene, and glycerol. Okay. This is proving to be sort of easy. Let me summon some barrel pump 2s to myself. Just like 5. And I already have one, okay. Another way to summon barrel pumps to myself is like that. And then my construction bots will come place them and then I can pick them up. Get some more lights in here. Can never have too many lights, eh? Alright, so the barrel pumps now. We have styrene. Oh, I also want, let's see. We can't put yield modules in there because that would mean that we get more barrels out than we put barrels in, and that doesn't make any sense. So efficiency and speed, that way they are minimum electricity and also kind of fast. There we go. And that way the modules are in there. Okay, so we had styrene, we had solvent, we had glycerol, we had sulfuric acid. Didn't need to search for it that time. Okay, and then we had some unbarreling. And let's see, the unbarreling was sludge, wastewater, hydrogen chloride. Sludge, wastewater, hydrogen chloride. Sludge, wastewater, hydrogen chloride. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, what are we gonna do? I guess we'll design a little barreling something or other, barreling and unbarreling. Let's see. We're gonna have a belt. I think the way to do this is have the belt of barrels. We can continue to use these foundries. A belt of barrels coming this way, and then I will also have the byproduct barrels. So I want to also have a belt of the byproduct barrels priority merging onto the belt of barrels. So I guess these will be, further to the east. And then we will have the barrels coming like so. How would that look? Pretty good. Or I think actually we're going to have plenty of horizontal space, right? But maybe we won't want to use all this space vertically. Don't actually know. And probably makes more sense to put them like so. Okay. And then we can probably just... Let's see here. Oh no, we want... What do I want? We have an input and an output, I'm realizing now. And these have a pretty quick crafting time, so we definitely want to use the good inserters. I could just use green, I suppose, and that way I don't have to worry about doing anything funky with the, reducing the angle here. And they'll look nicer that way. Okay, so then I'll want to, pull from a belt and output onto two different belts. Ah, I see. So maybe this is a reason to do it like so. Except not the pipes. We'll figure out the pipes later. All right. Well, I think I've thought about it out loud enough. Let me just show you what my final product is. Okay, something like this. I did end up doing some things differently than I said I was going to do. These are horribly asymmetric, off-center, I didn't push them over, and that was so that I could get the pipes, which I probably could have accomplished another way. I'm realizing I could have done that. In fact, that's going to look so much better. Okay, hold on. So maybe so much better was a bit of an overstatement, but still, I think that's pretty cool how that stair steps nicely now. It's still weirdly asymmetrical. I probably could make this look a little better, but I think that's functional and looks nice, and I'm going to do it. I'm realizing now that the inputs are on the top, so I'll have those belts go up and over like so. Although, who knows? I don't know where I'm going to put put that. So it'll be something like that. And green science is almost done. Well, not quite. I don't think I can cut it. I would like to cut it, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm ready to be done using so much concrete. I'm ready to be done with that. All right. Unbarreling stuff. Let's figure that out. I'm going to be using splitters, I think. Filtered splitters. So, like, we got, sludge. And we've got, let's see here, wastewater and hydrochloric acid. Like so. Not hydrochloric acid, it's hydrogen chloride, isn't it? Okay. And now I guess, yeah, this is going to be pretty straightforward. Like, that works nicely. And then how do I get the barrels back? Easy as pie. We'll figure out which side of the belt they should be on once I know, and then we'll get these things where they need to go. Okay, wait. Sludge, wastewater, hydrogen chloride. Maybe I should figure out that routing. Oh, yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done now. I still don't want to cut the green science, though. So sludge is here, and this is, yeah, that's a byproduct. So sludge and wastewater. I think I'm okay if I upgrade these to blue pipes. Yeah, I'm good with pumping the wastewater into this blue pipe because the red pipe will fill up and there'll still be room in the blue pipe for more stuff. And I'm only ever going to be, producing this wastewater when I'm also consuming this wastewater, I think. So it shouldn't be an issue. Even if it does fill up, it can always go back out the other way, I think, maybe. Not sure. I might want to put another big tank here of wastewater because I think there are sciences that, use green science but not the blue science or whatever. Okay, let's cut this ammonia. We do not need more ammonia. For this old green science, it was 1 ammonia, and then the other ingredients were, double, triple, 5 times that. So let's see. We cut the ammonia first, and then we will continue to consume green science until the ammonia runs out, and then we'll be able to get the other stuff where we want it to go pretty easily and cut everything. Okay, but hydrogen chloride. Let's figure out hydrogen chloride while everything runs out. Okay, and we did finish that recipe. Is hydrogen chloride going to be easy to deal with? I could turn it into hydrochloric acid, actually, rather than run the hydrogen chloride all the way back here. That might be worth doing, honestly. Yeah. Because it should be pretty easy to consume, let's see. Yeah, because we'll want to consume the hydrochloric acid, that's right. Okay. Chlorine. Yeah. I think we also could turn the hydrogen chloride into chlorine, but I think hydrochloric acid would be better. So, and this will just, this is so minimal. Let's just cram it somewhere random so that I can be like, what was I thinking? Because that's always fun. Where are the chem plants? I'm so blind. All right. Like if I put it over here and then get water from somewhere. Surely I have water coming right there. Good. Yes. Okay, water, and then plug in. Let's see, can that go down one more? Yes, it can. Okay. Plug in the hydrochloric acid right here. Okay, and then I just need to run the hydrogen chloride, which is pretty easy. And we are ready to rip out the old green science and put in the new green science. Very exciting. Okay. All right, so wastewater, hydrogen chloride, sludge. Let's rip this out. What do you say? Easy? I think we want that glass to continue to output into that chest. Sodium hydroxide is... Oh, that's going to be a mess. I should have... That's okay, because nothing uses sodium hydroxide. Let's just double check. Yep, nothing uses sodium hydroxide at all in my mall. The only thing would be yellow concrete, which we're getting somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, where do I want to take this back to? I'll just... I'll leave it there. Oh, it actually does take back to the glycerol. Let me take it back to the glycerol. No, I'll set up green science first, then we'll clean everything up. All right, bots, help me out. Okay. So let's see here. Looks like green science is dead. So let's start pulling all this stuff back. Actually, I see now that we did have some, let's see, ammonia barrels. We can do that too. And then what was the other stuff? I forget. Glass, which, yeah, we got some glass. Anything else have ammonia but nothing else? Ah, yes. I just want to clear out the ammonia barrels because we are not using ammonia barrels for anything, right? Yep. Okay, after those two work, we can rip all this stuff out. I can copy and paste this thing here. Let's see. I guess, yeah, where is this going to be? I think we want to just combine it like so. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Ripping it out. We don't need those small beacons anymore. I don't know that we need those substations. Oh. Okay. Whew. Well, now. Should burn through that quickly enough. Okay. I can cram that in. I can take out the ammonia and put this on the belt like I said I was going to do. What happens when I take out that substation 2? Very little, but still something. Let's put these on both sides of the belt. Okay. And then just take this over like so. That reached. Okay. Now we need to figure out... I mean, I'll just do that. Okay. And now we... Let's see. Output belt. Ah. Let's see. The output belt's going to be here. So maybe I'll take this... What happened? I thought I had that in my thing like that. Oh, I need to make sure I can put large beacons down. Do I have large beacons somewhere? Alright, so large beacons are going like that, and I'll need to put... Okay, let's take this on. One more. That is a lot of barrels I'm going to have in my inventory, isn't it? Shoot. Shoot. Too many barrels. I should probably have thought more about the placement of this, but oh well. Okay, and then we have the output belt. Ah, darn it, that wasn't at all what I wanted. Should I do that? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so now we'll have the barrels coming like so. Merge it in like so. We want to use both sides of the belt, which I think if each of these... Let's see. Each of these can output the barrels on both sides of the belt, and that will make sure that whichever side we're using, which we should be using both sides of the belt, so that should be perfectly balanced here. And then we need to get the output like so, and I don't want the beacons to get all messed up, so we'll try not to encroach on this space here. Which I've already encroached on it, haven't I? So yeah, let's Oh, barrels. Is that going to be a problem? I think that will be fine. Actually, nope. Go down one more. Okay. Brother. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Ugly. Ugly. How many barrels do I have in my inventory? Like an insane amount. Can I come over here and put it in the output? Kind of. It's an insane amount. An insane amount of barrels. I guess I don't know what I'm going to do here. Let me do this. There we go. Now we've got a little chest of the barrels that we can output on both sides of out there. Okay. What's happening here? That was my old ammonia barrels. Okay. I think I'm pretty much ready to just haphazardly throw this together. Like so. And then we definitely need don't want to encroach on anything here. Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll have eutectic salt like so. And that one like so. Okay. Don't actually know how bad this is. We'll find out. Take this up here. And which side of the belt was it on? It was on right here. Okay. Let's see. I'll use a splitter. Use a splitter this time, and we'll filter out the box. Found it. All right. And then the calcium can come up and probably get put in a box, but who knows? Maybe I'll run that somewhere. Let's see. Okay, something like that. All right. Do I have calcium? I did have calcium. And just one slot of that should be plenty. Okay. And we're about to get everything once we hook up the fluids and power everything up. And how do I power everything up? Like that should do the trick. And then I need to select the recipe. It is boxed greens. What is it? That's not right. I got it, right? It isn't a chem plant, and it's it's in intermediates instead of boxed. That's a little strange because it is boxed. I guess it's also sludge barrels, wastewater barrels, and hydrogen chloride barrels. So fair enough, I suppose. Okay, we've got the 4 regular old solid, and now we just need to hook up these fluids, and I think everything will work. How on earth am I going to remember which one's which here? Let's see. We've got first sulfuric acid, solvent, styrene, glycerol. Sulfuric acid, solvent, styrene, glycerol. So first was sulfuric acid. Should I check to make sure? Yes, indeed. We've got sulfuric acid barrels. Then solvent. And I have absolutely no idea. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just bring everything up like so. So then we have an elbow there, an elbow there, and an elbow there. Okay. And can't forget the waste stuff as well. All right, I already forgot. Was it solvent something glycerol? Solvent, styrene, glycerol. Solvent. So let's see. Solvent, right? Ah, shoot. Which one was it? Yeah. Okay. Solvent, styrene, glycerol. well, where is it? There it is. There we go. All 4 ingredients. I believe we are now producing that. Let's turn that the other way, please. And, cool. We'll send it here. That's what I was going to do. Oh, I'm realizing, blech, since this isn't in line. Should I put it in line? Yeah, why isn't it in line? Let's just go do that. Like so? Think I care? I don't care. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff where... Yeah, that's hideous. All right. Man, how much stuff did I just put in my base? Like boxed everything is everywhere. Okay. So now it's in line here, and I can do something like... I mean, this is so ridiculous, but... Just in case I wanted to put a large beacon there, which of course I know I don't want to put a large beacon there. Okay, and... Oh, I see. I was kind of thinking... Let's see. This is fine. This is fine. And green science will be unboxed right here, similar to this bad boy. Can I flip it and rotate it like that? What's that going to do? I don't actually know. Let's see. We are... Yep, that works. And maybe I should filter insert green science just in case I messed something up. Box green science, of course. Just in case I mess something up and something else comes down this belt. Okay, and that should be working. Those are very slow to craft. And we do still need a lot of chem plants, I believe. Let's just see. Okay, well. Per second. So I think kind of a goal for right now would be to match our physics, which is about 1 boxed per second. So beacons should do the trick, but of course, I mean, these aren't even beaconed, so I could also just expand this some more, eh? Maybe double it. Okay. Almost doubled. And I'm happy with that, I think. We'll let my base spots do that. We'll put in speed modules in these random large beacons, even though I could have packed them in way nicer. Should I pack them in way nicer now? Yeah, I'll pack them in way nicer now. Ooh, so close. Ah, so close. What do you mean so... Oh, it doesn't support moving, huh? That's the Picker Dollies mod I was trying to do. I believe it doesn't support moving because the way it blocks you from doing that is probably a little hokey or something. Okay, cool. And then we can continue. I think that was already in my thing. Okay, in my copy paste nonsense. All right, should I block this off? You know what's occurring to me is that we need to seed this planet with a bunch of algae, and I don't have much water. I bumped the water way down in the map settings. That could come back and bite me in the bottom. Y'all let me know if I need to download the water fill mod. Okay, and then those will allow me to put beacons like that, and I can put the large beacons like... Why can't I do... Oh. Yep. Yep, too close. But that should be pretty easy to do. Okay. Something like that is worth doing, I do declare. Alright, and those are not working because the barrel situation, it looks like. It is glycerol, so we'll bump up glycerol, we'll bump up styrene, but probably we're fine. Probably the priority here is simply, let's see. Oh, we do have to figure out the waste because we are kind of boxed into a corner here. One of them can come to the right. One of them can come down. Let's see here. And one of them can come also down. Actually, if this one goes to the right and this one goes down, then I can do it without moving the substation. Okay, cool. All right, wastewater, hydrogen chloride, sludge. Wastewater is the easy one, right? It's just here. Again, hopefully it's just here. I might have to deal with some nonsense. Maybe I'll actually do that. Okay. Whew. What a fun episode. All right, cool. All right, and once again, hopefully that won't create issues for us. It very well might. Find out. What else? What else? Oh, good. We've got lots of green science now. And sludge and hydrogen chloride. Ah, yes. Now I remember. I already hooked up the hydrogen chloride here, which... yeah, so we'll just figure out how to take it down. And sludge is going to be easy as well. I just need to take it down like next to these. Or maybe here. Yeah, one on this side, one on the other side. If this is the sludge, it looks like I can sneak it just like so. And if this is the hydrogen chloride, I just need an elbow and then a straight edge right there. And of course, don't worry, I'm fixing that. Well, okay. We didn't quite finish, so let's finish. Sludge, sludge, sludge. All right, the last piece of the puzzle here. Hydrogen chloride, right? Oh, nope, I did that in the wrong line. No problem. No problem. There we go. Hydrogen chloride, and that should be, let's see, going in here, which, how much can this get rid of? It can get rid of 70 per second. And how much is in one barrel? Where are the barrels? Barrel? Bottle? I probably have some barrels in my inventory, right? Oh, brother, how am I going to find out? I can do that. All right, where are they? Where are those barrels? Okay. I still can't figure out. Oh, this is how I figure out. Duh, one barrel gives me 50 hydrogen chloride. Okay, and how many barrels per second am I getting here? We are getting 0.65 per second times 50 is 3 per second. So 3 hydrogen chloride per second, and this was capable of doing 50 hydrogen chloride a second. Yeah, I think we're fine. All right, well, I suppose in the few minutes we have left, what should we do? I think we've pretty much solved our one-way valve issue. Our barrels are like full like crazy. We just need to look at glycerol and styrene maybe. So, windmill was in the way of this bottom part. Okay, I actually wonder if, we've totally stopped using this belt. Let me clear this up. Okay, just the last little bit of it cleaned up. Got a lot of that in my inventory now. We can dump it. Actually, instead of dumping it, let's put it in the glycerol. And I think copy and paste this down some more. Like so. Okay, all right. Calm your horses down here. I'm going to guess we need more ECH, actually, because ECH feeds directly into the glycerol, right? Yes. Yes, definitely need more ECH. So instead of putting the pylon there, let me put it here. And I'm assuming we don't have throughput for the glycerol as well. All right. Let's see. My glycerol have productivity modules in. These do not have productivity modules in. Let's just real quick check max rate. That's about the right ECH. I could add in another one. I could use beacons, of course. That's actually certainly what I want to do because these will hit a lot of... Let's see. Does that hit both of them? It does hit both of them. All right. Well, then let's hit both of them here. Okay. There we go. Now that will do the trick. I could also use... It won't do the trick. Interesting. I am surprised. Something about the way those beacons worked made them more efficient for the ECH. Okay, we definitely need sodium hydroxide on both sides. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. I believe there might be a glycerol boxed recipe that takes boxed sodium hydroxide. And since we are boxing sodium hydroxide, let's just take that. Okay. I just need to... let's see here. We need to box this business. And then we can output on both sides this time. And then stop unboxing this business, please. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have the green? I do have the green. Oh, I don't need the green, though. Definitely, I don't need the green. All right. Probably, let's change that to just a yellow for now, and then we'll figure out this. Okay. So then... that should pick up there, drop there, and go on the other side of the belt. Okay, cool. And do I have this box stuff now? I do. I can't do it. Darn. All right. And now we've used up all the regular sodium hydroxide, so I can switch all this over to boxed. Now, I don't think there was a reason to do that except for the throughput of the sodium hydroxide. And I probably want red belt of the sodium hydroxide now. Even though it's boxed, I'm pretty sure we're going through a lot of this. Oops. Okay, I'm clicking R when I get to a turn, and that does the trick for me. All right, let's take it all the way back to the good stuff. Oops. Looks like we're only getting on one side of the belt. Why would that be? Why would that be? Is it because things are full? Output of chlorine is full. And the output of chlorine is full because I don't have the capacity here? No, it's because that's full. I don't have hydrochloric acid disposal? Oh no, this isn't full. These are just not working hard enough. Okay, then. Let me... what am I going to do here? Something like that. And then something like this. And maybe some more. Okay. And then plug that up. Okay. Let's see here. Things are coming. That maybe helped. I can always upgrade those. I can add more beacons. But I think I'm pretty happy with the way things have been going. Water. Might have issues with water. Not quite sure. Well, we'll keep an eye on everything here. Let's see. It looks like sodium hydroxide now is an issue, even with all this stuff. It's because chlorine is still full. Okay. Because hydrogen chloride is still full because these are working non-stop and it's not enough. All right. Well then, let's try and remedy it just a bit and end the episode. And next time, I'm not really sure what we'll do. There is a plastic. Let's see. I'm actually wondering if this other plastic recipe will consume. It will consume hydrogen chloride, which would help us, wouldn't it? That would really help us. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I think next time we'll probably get this other plastic up. I mentioned in one of the recent episodes before this that I would continue to use this plastic. I think this is the most efficient, but this is pretty good at using up some ingredients like ethylene and hydrogen chloride that you don't want anyways. So both of these will go up so I can consume that hydrogen chloride and ethylene. We do need to look at styrene. I think I only have just like one chem plant of styrene, and it's a chem plant 1. Wow. Let's upgrade it to chem plant 3. What do you say? And then plop some productivity in it, maybe? Because benzene and ethylene, not a big deal, but sure, we can put productivity in it. We can also put down some beacons. Like that. And that should be working a lot faster now. It's a chem plant 3. Are these pipes going to fill up? I'm not quite sure. We'll see what's happening with our rubber and plastic, which I believe are also... plastic is using styrene, isn't it? Yep, styrene. Okay, so that is a big problem. This is going to fill up pretty soon. And what are we running low on now? Absolutely nothing. Maybe blue science, maybe yellow science. Probably want to upgrade these to chem plant. Well, I certainly want to upgrade these to chem plant 2s. And those are the good stuff. I can put better modules in there. I can use large beacons probably to hit everything. Expand this out easily enough. But I think next time we unlocked some... stuff for... Yeah, we unlocked some stuff for our biology. So, let's see. Including this oil, which I don't think... Let's see. It says it's dense with biochemical energy. Is it a fuel? Maybe. Not really sure. I don't think there's anything to do with it right now. But we will be able to... Let's see. Burn cellulose to get graphite. Very cool. And then we can get let's see here, cellulose. Oh, and fatty acids, that's the one. Fatty acids is probably the main ingredient of this algae harvest, because I think fatty acids is something we're running low on. Okay, and then here we can turn cellulose, we can turn grass seed and cellulose into sugar, so that'll be nice as well. This will also help us go through our chlorine, won't it? No, it won't, because it uses caustic solution, which will consume the sodium hydroxide. Okay, and then cellulose can give us... Oh, that's a way better way to get graphite from cellulose, right? There was cellulose burning here. No, that wasn't it. Where was the oil one? There's cellulose burning, but 8 cellulose turns into 2 graphite, and it takes oxygen. Whereas this one, 3 cellulose turns into 2 graphite, and it only takes nitrogen, and it gives you carbon monoxide. Wow, that's really actually pretty good. Cool. Okay, explosive 2, I don't know if this is better. Probably, yeah. Probably it's a lot better. Okay, cool. So I think we're going to focus on all this stuff. It'll be useful biology, helping our base go a little better. And then, oh, cool, we're going to have textiles and carbon fibers out of the cellulose. Awesome. What else is coming up? Acrylonitrile, is that? No, amino acids. Oh, we need worms for that. Let's see. How do we get worms? Cool. Let's focus on that then. Shall we? Was it this that gave us worms? Was that gave us worms? Okay, cool. And then we'll be able to get worms here. Exciting. Very exciting. And then trees are coming too. Awesome. Okay, can't wait. Till next time. Y'all take care.